If you're looking for a shoulder exercise that's gonna give you the best bang for your buck, then stay tuned because today we're talking about the Arnold Press. So the Arnold Press was developed by the legendary bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pretty sure everybody knows who he is, but ultimately it's basically an overhead press with a twist at the bottom of it. And it's the reason why it gives you the best bang for your buck is because it combines the overhead press anterior deltoid engagement, but with that twist, you're also gonna get some engagement from your medial delts as well as the rear delts because there's some scapular protraction and retraction, which is why it makes a great shoulder building exercise. So the typical setup for this exercise is using a set of dumbbells. So what you're gonna do is grab a set of dumbbells and then you start in this lower position with your elbows out in front and down on your rib cage. And then as you go through the rep, we're going to be rotating out to the side and extending up at the same time. So we rotate out, extend up, get full extension at the top, and then retract all the way down, keeping it nice and slow and controlled. And the big thing to do here is make sure that you're getting the rotation and extension kind of all in one. Some people do it in like 2 steps where they rotate out and then up. What we want to do here is rotate all the way around and all the way up and then full extension all in kind of one fell swoop. Another variation that I love doing if you don't have dumbbells is using a pair of 41-inch resistance bands, because with resistance bands you get that progressive resistance where it's heavier at the top, lighter at the bottom, and also you don't have so much impact on the shoulder joints due to the weight and mass of dumbbells. Bands have no mass, so there's very much less joint impact. So this makes a great exercise. The way I like to set these up, it's using a decent amount of equipment. So I have here a Clench Fitness foot plate, and then I like to hook my bands kind of around the outside of the handles here to get them away from my body. And then what I like to do is grab a pair of clench band handles and pop them in to my resistance bands, basically one handle on each band. And then remember, we're doing an underhand grip here. And what's nice about the foot plate is it keeps them out away from your body. You can do this without the foot plate where you just wrap them around your feet. But if you have the foot plate, it makes it a lot more comfortable. So we're getting get set up here. Same thing as before with the dumbbells. Arms out in front, elbows resting on our rib cage, and then we just explode up and around, reaching all the way up, and then control it. Remember to rotate and press all through one swift motion. Trying to keep your core nice and tight, back and spine neutral. I know the weight might make you want to hyperextend or kind of hunch over at the bottom. Really fight to keep it nice and neutral. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. And you can just really feel the burn here and grind these reps out. And that is how I like to do the Arnold Press with bands. One further variation that I like to do with the bands is a seated version. I also like to do seated dumbbell version as well. And why seated? Because it takes a lot of the core stabilization out of it so that you can focus more on just getting shoulder activation. So if you have kind of a weaker core, or if you're throwing these in at the end of your workout where you're already fatigued, the seated version is a good one to try. You can do these on a flat bench or like an incline bench or a vertical bench that has a back to it so that you can rest your back. And the way I like to set these up is just using a single 41-inch band and a pair of band handles. So I just basically slide both handles in and get them all the way out to the edge, and then just step right over the band, get the band right up on my backside, and then I sit right down on it, and then we get the underhand grip here, just like we had before. Get everything nice and comfortable out in front, and then we're doing the Arnold Press. Ooh. Remember to keeping yourself nice and vertical here. Pull that core in tight, and make sure we get tons of rotation as well as full extension. Don't sell yourself short here. Fully extend all the way through. Oh, and grind these reps out. All right, so there is a few variations of the Arnold press that you can drop right into your next shoulder workout. I encourage you to give them a try, both the dumbbells and the bands, and let me know which one you prefer down in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button. Also, if you want to see more content like this, check out the on-screen video links. We have tons of exercise content like this on our channel and would love to have you stick around and keep watching. Also, if you need any of the bands or accessories shown today, head over to clenchfitness.com and we will hook you up. And thank you for watching.